Hello, you beautiful people. So, the special program for patch 3.2 of Honkai Star Rail is going to go live tomorrow. So, in this video, I'm going to discuss and tell you guys about all the things that you can look forward to during this live stream, like new banners, codes, events, free rewards, and a new banner system. Honestly, this live stream is definitely going to be one of the most stacked live streams that we've had in a while, so there is quite a lot of info to cover. Before we go on though, if you're planning to pull for any of the new characters, you might want to check out Lubar because on this site you can save up to a total of 23% on all your purchases. To give an example, I'll buy this 3280 Oniric Shard pack for $43, and this same pack costs me about $50 from the in-game shop. You can see that it's cheaper, right? The top-up process is honestly really easy as well because all you need to do is enter your UID in this box and choose your respective server depending on your account. After waiting for a few minutes, I received my Jades with the double top-up bonus because it was my first purchase and saved a decent amount of money. Other than HSR, you can top up on Genshin as well using Lubar, and both of these games have quite a lot of 5-star reviews. Lastly, if you use my link which is in the description or the pinned comment, you can get an extra 8% off on top of all the other discounts. Alright, so starting with some basic details about the live stream. If you're watching this video as soon as it was uploaded, it most likely means that the live stream is going to take place tomorrow, and this live stream is actually a pretty special one because it's an anniversary live stream. Basically, in both HSR and even Genshin, the anniversary live streams are treated like a special live stream where the devs themselves make an appearance rather than the normal chibi characters. Also, before I forget, here's the starting time of the live stream for a lot of different time zones, so make sure you don't miss it. Coming back to the anniversary topic, I think this live stream might contain some pretty big rewards because again, it's the anniversary of the game and they will try to be as generous as possible, but other than that, they're also going to reveal the new banner system in this live stream, and honestly, I think it's the topic that I'm personally the most excited for. Other than that though, just like all the other live streams, this live stream will also have special redeem codes which rewards us with a total of 100 Jades per code, and there are going to be 3 of them, which means we're going to get a total of 300 Jades just from these codes. By the way, do keep in mind these codes expire when current day ends, so in around 4 to 16 hours depending on your time zone, and you should try redeeming them as soon as possible. I will post all the 3 codes on the community post section of my channel as soon as the live stream ends anyway, so make sure to check that out. Also, I will be announcing the 10 Express Pass giveaway results shortly after posting this video, so do keep an eye out for that, and the next video that I post is also going to have another new giveaway which you probably don't want to miss, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyways, moving on to the next topic, let's talk about the new limited and rerunning banners in this patch. So, in the first half, Castorice is going to be featured on her limited banner, and she is probably the most hyped character right now, but alongside her banner, we're also going to see a triple rerun with Acheron, Jiaoqiu, and Fugue. Honestly, I really like how they're deciding to rerun Acheron in this patch considering that she was our first anniversary character, and I genuinely want them to continue this trend every year from now because it's actually going to be a little funny. Other than Acheron, her best teammate Jiaoqiu is also going to get his first rerun alongside her in the classic HSR fashion, and I just want to say, if you haven't pulled Jiaoqiu for your Acheron yet, I would definitely advise you to consider pulling him because he improves Acheron's performance by an insane amount. Lastly, I was honestly a little bit confused why they decided to rerun Fugue in this patch, but then it hit me after thinking about it for a bit, and it makes perfect sense. Basically, they already know that a lot of people invested into the break playstyle, but considering that RMC is Castorice's best support other than Sunday, they want everyone to switch from Harmony Trailblazer to RMC, but to replace HMC. They want you to pull the other super break enabler, which is Fugue, and in this way, you can easily play both break and Castorice teams without facing any issues choosing the Trailblazer's path. Next up, taking a look at the second half, Anaxa is going to get his first featured banner in this half, and alongside him, Dr. Ratio is finally going to get his rerun after 200 years of his release. Okay, I already know a lot of you guys have been waiting for a Ratio rerun to pull his Eidolons or his Light Cone, and he is finally getting one, so this might be your only chance. Lastly, just to give opinions on Castorice and Anaxa, both of them are really good characters as Castorice is quite literally one of the best DPS that we have in the game right now, and on the other hand, Anaxa is honestly one of the most flexible characters that I've seen because he can easily work as a main DPS, but at the same time, he is also the best in slot erudition partner for the Herda. Moving on, other than character banners, This patch is also going to contain a lot of events, and let me just give you a brief overview on all of these. So, starting off, we're going to get a Gift of Odyssey event just like all the other patches, which provides us with a total of 10 limited pulls, and other than that, because 3.2 is the anniversary patch, we're going to get another 10 pulls just for logging in the game, which is genuinely really sweet as we're getting a total of 20 limited pulls for essentially no effort. Also, we're going to get 3x relics and planar ornaments drop event at the middle point and the end of the patch, but honestly, these events just give me more trash relics and planars rather than actually good ones, so at this point, I've honestly lost all faith in these. Anyways, talking about the actual events next, the first event that I'm going to talk about is actually very unique, and this is going to be the first time that we get an event like this in HSR. Basically, this event named Star Rail World is not really made for non-spenders, and it's more focused on the people who actually want to spend money for some cute cosmetics. So, in this event, you essentially get a free reward to get you started, and if you decide to invest a certain amount of Oniric shards into this event, you reach a particular milestone which will reward you with some cosmetics. All in all, this event is totally targeted for players who don't mind spending their Oniric shards for cosmetic purposes. Next up, the second event in this patch is a normal combat event, which is going to take place in Herta Space Station, and there isn't really much to talk about a combat event. I mean, you basically just go in, beat the combat stage either using your own characters or the trial characters, and get the rewards. Easy enough, right? Lastly, as for the third event, which is also going to be the flagship event for this patch, this event is totally based on us taking a seal and putting it in a battle against other seals in different stages with various mechanisms. Honestly, I kind of feel bad using seals to fight other seals and defeat them, but the reward for this event is actually worth it because after completing the event, we're going to get a pet chimera named Bubbles, and trust me, this chimera might be one of the cutest things that I've ever seen in HSR. Anyways, with that, we're done with the events section, and lastly, let's take a quick look at the new banner system. So basically, this new banner system allows us to lose our 50/50s to actual limited banner characters, which sounds pretty huge, right? Okay, so at the start of the banner, we're going to get a pool of 6 limited characters, and for example, if you lose 50/50 while pulling for Castorice, you actually have a chance to lose your 50/50 to one of the following characters from the pool rather than getting a standard character. I think that was a pretty good and easy explanation, right? All in all, this banner system is genuinely really good, and I love it a lot, but we're going to get a much detailed explanation for it in the live stream, so I think it's just better to wait for that at this point. Alright, so patch 3.2 is looking really stacked, and now I'm curious, what characters are you guys going to pull for in this patch? And do let me know if you're hyped for this live stream or not. Also, if you ended up watching until the end, thanks, and you might want to consider subscribing as well. With that being said, I love you all, and I will see you in another one.